Welcome back. And a little upgrade on the pickup. If you don't know what I've got a 2021 GMC Sierra Denali 3500 HD, and wanted to add some mud flaps on it. Last truck I had, really enjoyed the mud flaps. They really protected the paint well. This one here has factory mud flaps on it. The back ones work fairly good, but the front one's not so good. They splatter a lot of mud up on to the running board. They splatter it up onto the door, and heck, even back to the back door. So I want to get a set to extend the factory ones. There were a couple options. Husky had a set, and WeatherTech had a set, and there's some other brands you can look at, but I ended up going with WeatherTech. It's the no drill mud flap, made in USA. Got ones for the front and the back. This is the front set. It's a 110, 120, and then the back ones, I think they were 120, 120. Yeah, for the back. Says it's designed to fit a 2020 to 2023 GMC Sierra Denali 2500 3500 HD. So we'll see if they fit. Came with a little tip. It's a T15 torque for getting the screws off. And WeatherTech, they talk about this quick turn fastener system. Evidently I didn't need it on mine because these mud flaps do not have it, so I don't think I'll need it. A couple mud flaps. Instructions, pretty basic. Pull 3 screws out on each side, put the mud flap up, and put the 3 screws back in. Biggest hassle is probably getting access to the screws. But we'll see how that works. As far as tools, I'm just going to use my little cordless. Got the T15 just without an extension or anything, just put into the end of it. And wanted to use my 3/8 drive, but that was too long with the tip in it. Couldn't get the head of the ratchet in between the tire and the screw. So I'll just use my 1/4 drive. And one little thing I noticed, obviously, when you use a little tip and a socket, you turn it upside down and of course it falls out. I've always just used a little, in fact, the little bag the tip comes in, I just cut a little square piece of plastic, put that over your little socket, and then wedge this little tip into it, and it holds it in to where it doesn't fall out. Show you here what that looks like. Like I said, I just grabbed a chunk of, cut a little square off the plastic. Masking tape was almost too thick, so I'll just use a little plastic. Take the tip, wedge it in there, push it down on a piece of wood, and it holds it real well. That'll help us get the screws out. Backwards, I'm going to use my little 1/4 drive socket. I can reach all 3 of them. Got 3 screws on the back here and 3 on the front. Plenty of clearance on this one. Then the front one, I'll use my driver. A little cordless. I can reach these 2 here. Then that one there, I can reach on the other side. Then I'll spin the tires around and get the other 2, so I'll be able to pull that guy out. But they pull out pretty easy, I think. Yeah, not much to them. Hopefully they go in as easy as they come out. And then I'll spin the tire the other way to get this one screw out and the other 2 on the other side. So the fronts took about a minute each. They do go on really easy. And they don't have that little quick turn engineering that they had drawn on the box, but that's fine with me. They're a little long for me. Not sure I care for that look, but it's certainly gonna help keep the stuff off the body. for sure. They do match the factory mudguard real well. Should give you a close-up of the actual mud flap. Just hard plastic. It's not rubber at all. Does have all the model numbers and manufacturer. Same thing. It's got 3 holes. You pull the 3 screws out. That little tab here goes behind the existing mud flap. Gives it a little more rigidity and strength, I guess. So I'll put these on and show you what they look like. Well, as I thought, the backs took a little longer to put in just because I was using a little 1/4-inch drive socket. But I like the look of the back almost better than the front. It doesn't look as long for some reason. Not sure. What do you guys think? Yeah, they look good. And that's going to help. I tow a trailer with the pickup, a 5th wheel, and that mud guard is going to prevent a lot of the rocks from being flung up, hitting the front face of that 5th wheel. So that's going to be nice. But I think it's a nice mod. Not sold on the front look yet, but it'll probably wear on me. Yeah, looks good. I would recommend it. Definitely worth the upgrade. They were like 112 bucks on Amazon for the pair, and they're pretty decent fit. I'd say that's a win. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on the next one.